Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how to properly get your Model 3 towed, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Normally, you'd think this would be pretty simple. Lift the front tires, drag the back, and off to the shop you go. But since we drive electric cars, it's not exactly that simple. As you may or may not know, the front and rear motors on the Tesla Model 3 are actually different. The front motors are induction motors, and they can spin freely when the car is not operating, but it's not recommended by Tesla. The rear motor is a permanent magnet motor, and basically what that means is that when it's spinning and the car is not in operation, it's actually still generating energy. So there is a chance that if it was towed and the rear tires are rolling on the ground, that electricity could turn into fire. In addition, Tesla has also mentioned that if the rear tires are on the ground rotating while the car is not in operation, this does generate a significant amount of heat, which could damage the car. So the first thing it says in the manual is do not transport this car on the ground, which basically means if your car is a flat or you need it towed, you're going to need a flatbed. If a flatbed isn't available from the towing company that comes to get you, basically you're going to need dollies for the rear wheels, and it's recommended that you don't use dollies for more than 35 miles distance-wise, and of course don't go past the rated speed of the particular dollies. Another thing you need to be aware of is do not let the tow driver tow your car backwards. As mentioned earlier, the induction motor in the front can spin freely, but you don't want to be towing the car backwards because we do drive front steering cars. So think of it this way. The steering wheel isn't locked, so basically the car can go wherever it wants with no pushback from the driver because you're obviously not in the car. So if the tow driver hits a bump or something like this could happen. An analogy would be, let's say the car is hooked up by a bungee cord. So if the tow driver makes a turn, then we all know what's going to happen to the car that's hooked up by the bungee cord from behind. Another note is that if you're going to get your car onto a flatbed, you also need to put the car into transport mode to do it safely. The tires are allowed to move at very slow speeds at under 3 miles an hour to be winched, and so the way you do that is to put the car in transport mode. If for whatever reason your car has no power, you're going to have to use the 12-volt method to get the frunk open and to turn the screen on to turn on transport mode. I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video, but there are videos out there showing you how to use the 12-volt battery to pop the frunk open. Once you get to this point, the tow truck driver should be able to handle the rest and get you to your shop ASAP. Now that you know how to properly tow your Tesla Model 3, did you think it would be this tricky? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.